1, 2. Hello, hello. I think I've solved the problem. Apologies there, everyone. Interesting. I might have been using the wrong mic for the first stream of VAIL for the first week. I might not have been using this mic. Well, apologies for the audio issues, but welcome to the VAIL VRML Season 2, Week 1. My name is Nightfire with 2 E's, and we are jumping into a... sorry, we're just getting some lobby details sorted. We're jumping into a series between 2 new teams to the VRML. Hold on, I gotta respond to you guys who are in the past. I'm on a 3-minute delay. I'll fix it. Thank you. But yes, we are just waiting. We had everything ready to go, which is why we started, why I came into the intro, to get into our first map of the day. But it does look like we are running into some tech difficulties on one of the players' sides. So we are just waiting for them to rehost the lobby. And then we should be able to get into our first map of the series between these 2 new teams. I was saying while I was muted, these are new teams, but with rosters that are filled with players familiar to the league. If you look at Arrival, the team captain of III7, they are coming in from 8 Basils. Hexer the same way, coming in from a team that's already played during Season 1. So they're bringing in some of that regular season experience. And I think we are in the process of getting the lobby started, so do bear with me while they sort things. We may have to go to an intermission while we deal with this technical problem. I do want to get into the lobby first, but we do seem to be having some custom lobby issues at the moment. Hopefully those get sorted and we can get into the map, as it does seem to now have everyone in the lobby and ready to go. And I do appreciate you all patiently waiting while I sort out these technical difficulties. Oftentimes, you have the co-caster helping to fill the time while I do the behind-the-scenes stuff. But again, with new teams, it can take a little bit to understand the process. So sometimes why we tend to stay away from broadcasting newer squads early in the season, just because the process of playing the game can be enough for some players, let alone having someone spectating you and needing to have that lobby available to jump into. I do believe we have map 1 started. Do bear with me. Yes, we do. Map number 1 is going to kick off, and it's taking us to Suna. This is an interesting bug I haven't had before. I have no game audio. Maybe you guys do. Fixed it. And then into the action we go.
Get ready.
Whew. Apologies again for the issues, but we are all sorted now. Swap teams. III7. I don't know what I guess the proper naming will be for the for them, if it is III7 or I don't know, 3i7. 7, 3. We'll have to figure out the proper naming convention for the squad, but they are on the defense, Chem on the attack, and we're into round number 2 already. An early lead going into I7 on that pistol round that we just tuned into. And a nice little smoke wall here. Looking to advance, cross up over the top of B. Nades coming over the top, almost connecting, but just barely missing over the top. There's a nice frag from Ed. A swing out through the smoke, shut down by Zen, and Zen trying to battle back the trio with just a little bit of a late support coming in here. With a great flash, they could find multiple kills. Berserk does scoop up one. Has the high ground here to dive down and pick up multiple, and in a tray, there's only one left for the 7 squad, and they go up 2-0 in map 1. Right into the action we go. A solid opener for the 7 squad. The pistol round holding on to that lead. A beautiful flash there from Berserk that nearly turned that round around if they had just been a little bit quicker on the push through on that flash. 2 grenades. I don't think that's allowed. That's okay. Always keep up on the rules, especially jumping into a new season with new things. That double nade rule, definitely one that changes how the game plays out substantially. It may also be that if both teams agree to allowing both 2 nades, it's allowed. I don't know the full logistics of the rule, but we won't worry about it too much as we do. Have multiple nades green over the top of the heads of this defense, in black swinging out for a double kill.
Round starting.
A bit of a closer game here in map 1 now, with a nice comeback on the Chem side. Jumping to try and get a little bit of a peek there. Can't catch much. Tace able to find the kill that they need to allow this push forward, though. And as smokes come in, rest of the defense hunkers down through the center. A trio taking control of B, but the retake in effect very quickly. A nice nade over the top from Black, catches one. Let's see if the replay is working. It is. Beautiful. Ooh, and a double. 1-2 punch. As Cookie pushes up into a 1v1, trying to clutch for their team. Does not have the high ground, but is quickly moving in a ring around the rosy. And Tace will catch the kill.
Round starting.
Take another look at that nice cooked frag over the top there. Tied up 2-2. Map 1. A lot of frags. So I do think, again, both teams are playing with double frags in inventory. I don't think either one necessarily aware that they are limited to 1 frag on their belt this season. Nice swing out there from End. Will scoop up one. The double, no. Oh, yes, it is scooped up on that outside. They're looking for more on the cross, the long range angle. They're trying to shut down the rotation over to B that has been relatively successful for the likes of Chem these last few rounds. Oh, and look at that long. Oh, that was a close angle, Chem on the short corner. Scanner is down by End, though. And so rightfully so, End is holding down. Oh, and the kill and the nade on the back end. Round goes to the defense. Because no one's there to defuse, and map 1 goes 3-2. A very fast couple of kills coming in. Nades. Nearly every grenade that's been thrown hitting its target on both sides, putting us into a quick 2v3. Flashes over the top, multiple that connect, but Kirby Dog and Black can still both see, and they find each other in a trade. And with the chaos unfolded, we have 1 left on Chem. Finds the first of 3. And a nice pickup from Chem keeps things tied 3-3. I'll look at crosshair adjustments for maps 2 and 3. For now, though, we'll have to deal with them. I see the recommendation to, to change them. I don't even know you could. I'm just tuning in. A fresh tie game, 3-3 in map 1. As trades continue to unfurl here on the edge of B. B been the sore spot, so to speak, for 7, as Chem have consistently been attacking this B site. I think we've seen 1 A site push. There's a nice nade over the top. Connects with 2. Black finding Cookie and Solar. Kirby getting picked up before that smoke goes out, and as they both pop out of it, Zen finds the kill. Leaves us with 2 alive on the attack, 1 on the defense, and on the retake, Chem gonna post up at B. The first kill for End. As they're on the hunt for more, they need the double. The swing here. Can they find it? No. Zen scoops it up. Well-timed swing. And around into the pocket of Chem. They go up into the lead again, 4-3. We continue to trade the lead back and forth. 7 taking it early in the series. Very quick 2-0, and then Chem. Good job of fighting back here. Absolute barrage of utility coming through as End finds multiple kills. On the attacking side, Epic also with another over the top, catching Black out. And on the backside of A, Cookie will catch the kill they need. Clutching up a tie half, 4-4 for 7. see some some folks in chat saying that they've informed the squads not to double nade. We'll see if that changes now as we do swap sides and go into the pistol half. Nice flash there that catches two. The frag just missing. Another flash over the top, and Solar and Kirby blinded, but not pushed under that blind. And able to rotate all the way to the back. They did lose their team up front. Is Berserk still alive here? The rest of the squad collapsing at A site. And it is Chem taking their first defensive round 5-4.
Round starting.
Quick shout out to everyone tuning in, hanging out, and enjoying the action this afternoon. Apologies for the earlier tech difficulties, but we are in the action. Haven't missed a round, and so far it's been a good back and forth for map 1. An indicator that the rest of this series could be quite exciting if this is how Suna is unfolding for us. Plenty of frags coming in. All very close, but nothing connecting. Cookie able to find one down the center. Waiting for their second challenger and almost gets picked off. Meanwhile, over at A's site, Berserk swings over just at the right time to support their friend defending. His end goes down to black. Berserk finds end. In a chaotic swing from Zen.
Round starting.
Ending in a trade, Chem take another round 6-8 on the other side of B. Take a look at the KDs and 14 and 9. Tace on the other team is the kill leader, 10 and 7. Barrage of nades. This is season 1 and a full team press over at B. Onside defense getting completely shut down, but Black on the retake finds two with the nade and a nice swing. Another fly out from the corner from Husker, and they'll pick up another. Can they get the double? They do.
Round starting. Get ready.
Two more points for Chem, and they've got themselves a map 1 lead in this best of 3. An aggressive push out there. Trying to find an early multi-kill, but only ends up with a 1-for-1 trade. Another 1-for-1, keeping it 3-3. But smoke at B site, definitely an indicator that the push could be coming in as that frag goes just a bit short. Almost got Hexer. Oh, and a well-timed swing for a double. On the other side, Black finds their kill, and Chem go to match point for map number 1. So close to securing it here. 7 started strong with a quick 2-0 on their defensive half. Since attacking, have not strung one together, so we'll see if this spells the end for map 1 or if we're going to see a bit more fight from the 7 squad. Another aggressive move here from Berserk. What is happening here with Berserk? Pushing through the 7 offense and is now behind the trio rotating to B. It's a long rotation. It's one that I think was identified and called out. But they do find Kirby unaware. How much longer can they benefit from this flank? Can they find any more unaware here? Doesn't seem like it, so we go to the middle. We have a bit of a back and forth between Ethic and Black, and Tace here finding the double. Yes, they do. Quickly taken down by Solar in a chaotic exchange of bullets that leaves us into a 2v3. I get a 1v3. With Scanner down. Oh, and a good smoke going to deny Solar the option to really peek the corner they want. Allow the defense, now offense, that's attacking to push. Utility flies through and on the short corner. Solar finds 1, finds 2 in through the smoke. Can they pick up the 3rd? They do. It's a triple.
Match point.
What a save from Solar, keeping this 7 squad alive in map 1. Nade doesn't connect, but gets awfully close. And on the utility toss, and will catch 1. Throws a nade, catches another. A beautiful double there. Finally, Kirby rids then of their B hold, and on the cross, they won't find an easy pass. A map win locked in from the Chem squad as they go 9-5 in map 1. No time wasted, it seems. As it does look like we are getting ready for round 1 on map 2 here, which is going to be Miru. Squad's ready to keep the flow going. Chem ready to keep the momentum going off of a map win. Oh, and I do apologize. It was a false start. They did go quickly into that second map, but maybe it wasn't the map pick they were intending. Maybe Kitty is going to be map 2. But we will give them the ready up on our side just in case they are waiting for us, and we will be getting to that second map shortly. Shout out to everyone tuning in, hanging out, and enjoying the action today. I do appreciate you stopping by. You have just missed a map if you are tuning in. And yeah, it does look like Miru wasn't the choice for map 2 for the Chem squad. They did want to take it to Kitty, which is where we're headed for our second map. And both teams in lobby, not seeing any subs coming in on the rosters. And Chem on the defense. 7 on the attack for our first round of our second map of the afternoon. Over the top, a heavy nade barrage that only catches one. Berserk swinging up fast, looking for more. Able to pick up one, no, over the top, and finds a double. Berserk and Taste gone. Chem Hexer here to fight back the rest of this defense that's collapsing onto site and can't do it as Kirby scoops up another. Black into a 1v2. Oh, the jump knife getting fancy on the Strix. Does catch Solar though regardless. Now the 1v1 utility getting used here from Kirby, so Black not going to run into that. Kirby going to need to update that PFP. Oh, and Kirby peeking out catches Black, and the first round goes to Chem. You know, it's interesting. I think, well, I don't know what we're doing here in this series with the double nades, or not double nades. You know, again, it seems that both teams are using it, but maybe I'm wrong on that in terms of what I'm seeing. But regardless, I feel like this map might shift in meta this season. I think we will see a little bit of a less dominant control over the map from the defensive side because of the changes in utility usage. Berserk able to fly up and catch an overkill. Utility coming in over the top. Smokes landing just in time, but maybe a little bit too late. Kirby getting blinded and then flying through the smoke, looking for more. No, Taste is there to shut it down. Ethic and Cookie into a 2v3 now with all the utility in their way, giving away their position. Ethic takes some big damage there and will eventually go down to Zen. He left the 1v3 and they cannot snap to the heads they need fast enough. A fast retake round on offense once rifles were in hand, and we're into a 1-1. See, I think both teams have stopped using double nades though, since we've talked about it in map 1. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it. Not my job to worry about it, and I'm not doing the counts. If people want to, they can submit a ticket, and mods can take a look. Anyway, into the action we go. Over the top, Berserk. Catching the early kill again. Cookie with a nice refrag, shutting down the advance up through the middle, but they've lost control of B already. As nades come crashing in, nothing connects. Berserk with another over the top end, looking for Zen. Cookie on the short corner, looking for the double. No, they can't find one, but Taste finds two. Leaves us into a 1v1 with Ethic and Hexer. Oh, Hexer peeking out their head. Ethic missing the headshot, gonna back off after that miss, on for a rotation. Hexer does go for the scanner plant, but the timing just a touch off there as Ethic able to find the elbows of Hexer and disrupt the scanner for a second point into the pockets of Chem. They get closer and closer to taking the series win. Pushed over the top. A nice swing from Solar. They pick up a nice double there. Some control of this B side and getting confident on the push. Solar will extend up even further, and as the rest of the team falls, Zen is left alone, preventing that aggressive swing from Solar. All alone in a 1v3, though, they won't have much well, didn't have much chance there. Lack of high ground, especially inside that skate park area, makes it even more difficult when you don't have that player advantage, so. Looks like some of the players are listening to some music while playing. Or maybe just singing, who knows. Either way, Cookie feeling loose, feeling good with the comfortable lead they have as Kirby finds Black. A swing out from Ethic, finds a quick refrag there to make it an even A-site control, and Zen will shut down Ethic's reign over at A, not before losing a few players and turning it into a 2-2. Offensive round that could be going the way of 7 here. It's all up to Solar to clutch this up. Zen with the sliver of health. One bullet will do the job, and Berserk at half, so definitely a doable 1v2 here for Solar.
Scan start.
Oh, here's the scanner go down. Tries to catch on the cross. Those shots definitely giving away their position. Players so low, and Zen with their slice of health will end up trading with Solar, getting around the board for 7 on the attack, making it 3-2. Oh. Apologies on the team names. Thank you for that. I didn't realize they had swapped. Pretty easy to tell considering they put their team names in their name. But thank you for pointing that out. It's gotta be the heat over here. It is a hot one. Keeping it a nice cool 85 inside the apartment this afternoon. Berserk catching Epic at A. Gonna open up the site nicely for Chem. Good refrag there from Endo to keep things in control on the back side of A. Another trade. And with Pace scanner in hand, they're going to rotate all the way over to B. Get that scanner down, force the retake from End and Kirby as Zen tries to hold down in a little bit of a surprise Sentinel's position here. Kirby is gunned up though, but definitely not ready for Zen to peek out where they did. That nade definitely would have connected right onto Zen's old location, but a nice rotation puts Zen into a very tough spot here. Pinched in between Zen and Tace. Going to push up to Zen and catch the kill. Swings back around now to find Tace in a 1v1. Time ticking down. 15 seconds left. Oh, they're going to swing all the way around the outside, and Tace will catch the kill. Chem tie it up 3-3.
Round starting.
7 off of an early defensive start again. Lose a little bit of that control, and Chem tying things back up 3-3. A chaotic exchange of fire and nades puts us into a very fast 2v2 over A side, and Kirby finds a double as both try to push in
Round starting. Get
a
ready.
fast round into the hands of 7 on the defense. Round 8 in map 2 if you are just tuning in here. Been a pretty close series so far today. 8-4 for map 1, or excuse me, 9-5 for map 1. And now almost tied up. And 7. Go up 4-3. Bit of a trade there. It puts us back to a 2-2 and only a minute left to work with. Where is Scanner? It's on Zen. Rotating around towards B site. Wonder if they know they have B free and clear right now. And yeah, B with the scanner down and a nice swing on the short corner from Berserk. Gonna try and nade over the top and can't find the shots they were looking for onto Kirby. They had them exposed on the rotation, but it does not connect. Over the top, Kirby looking for the second. Zen with barely any health. Maybe 1 HP left on the board. Gonna try and stall for time as Kirby tries to bait out the stick. Clock continues to tick down. Now they have to go for it. Pistol in hand. Oh, they catch the kill. Scan interrupted in the round into the hands of the defense.
We're switching sides.
A nice pistol clutch from Kirby Dog there. And everyone hugging it out on a, on a round win as we swap sides. Down 9-5 map 1. Maybe they were feeling a little bit down on themselves, and well, they're all back into good spirits now. 2-point lead, though, is nothing to get too excited about. It was a good offensive half, for sure, on Kitty. We'll see if, or excuse me, defensive half. We'll see if they can replicate as that successful offensive half and find as many rounds as Chem did. And an all-out pistol brawl unfolds here as B side, A side, excuse me, goes the way of Chem on defense. 3 left alive and back on the board after what was a few rounds going into the hands of 7. This Chem squad wants to take the series here. Ooh, and I do have those scores swapped at the top, so I will fix that shortly. Oh, Zen with a big nade finds 2 pushing up from Skate Park. Another frag coming in here, and Berserk able to get their hands onto their gun just in time. Through the smoke, Tace will catch one, and oh no, on the back they caught it. I thought Berserk caught that through the smoke, but Tace did. And a very fast offensive point into Chem's hands again. Side swap could mean everything for this Chem team. We'll have to see now. 3 points on offense, too quickly on defense, and, well, they're on the road to victory if they continue this path. Oh! Near miss there from on the Ethic as that nade comes toppling in. Another following, almost catching Ethic as they just barely move in time. And up through the center and from the nade site. Seems to be the play here on the flank. Solar worried about the rotation up here from Berserk, who's on the hunt, and Berserk will catch the kills. Now be a threat from the side as the rest of the team on offense has to push up. 7 getting absolutely collapsed on here as Cookie is all alone, can't find a single target because there's 3 around them. 3 fast rounds into the hands of Chem. And some early celebratory dabbing and dancing for Hexer. We'll see if it's too early. And a big double from Taste to open up the round. Another kill, no. Kirby shutting down things there. A trade between End and Taste, though, does put Kirby rapidly alone in a 1v3 with little left on the utility front. Does catch Berserk on a nice cooked nade, though. Expecting more. Puts a little pre-fire out, but doesn't catch anyone on the corner. And with half health, has a tall order ahead of them to take A site. Zen will scoop the kill over the top. And another point into Chem. This defensive half going fast for the likes of Chem as they absolutely out-aggress 7 who are on offense. It's an interesting strategy, but it's working very well for Chem here, and it's catching the 7 squad off guard. Look at how much slower this team is taking things now, recognizing how aggressive this Chem squad is getting. Ethic and the rest of the team are definitely adjusting their pace. I don't even think Solar and End moved out of spawn in the first 30 seconds. It's a good counter, honestly, to that aggressive defense because they all pushed forward, didn't find anything, and then dropped back into standard defensive angles they may find less success on. Little audio info there gathered from Zen with the smoke as they hear the coughing behind them. Also, those shots, obviously, from Cookie connecting are concerning. But time is ticking for this offense now. Their slow rollout does put them into a position where they need to move fast and get that scanner up to the objective. 10 seconds left. 2 on defense alive. Black and Hexer as Hexer holds down sight. 5 seconds left for the scanner to go down. And somehow they get it down just under the nose of Hexer. A crazy round from 7 and what seems to be a great counter to what was 3 incredibly fast and aggressive defensive rounds from Chem. A really nice read from that 7 squad to adjust how they were rolling out recognizing that their fast pushes up through both A and B site were not working. Definitely takes a pretty skilled squad to be able to do that, so I am impressed to see, regardless of their amount of time in the league, or if they played on other teams, for a team to be that coordinated already is impressive. A new team. We expect it from the likes of Rector Acer. Getting that new jump mechanic on display. Also, though, giving away their position a little bit with the audio cue. Oh, and Berserk gonna catch Cookie up through the middle. One going down quickly from Zen, but a nice refrag by the likes of Kirby Dog, and also here on site. And B, looks like Scanner is gonna go down, but not before absolute chaos as everyone on site dies, and Scanner will be interrupted. And we will go to series point for Chem. We'll still stick around for that third map, which will be on Miru. If the series is won here, of course, it's yet to be determined. I don't have a script. Just doing some friendly stabbing, as you do in the game of VAIL. Another slow, no, relatively quick rollout here onto B side as Utility comes crashing in fast onto Zen. Black finds one, but not before getting picked off by Ethic, and on the swing there, Zen is able to pick up one. They almost picked up more than one, though. That could have been bad news for that skate park push. Meanwhile, Ethic on a big swing, looking to catch Zen. Doesn't need to as N scoops it up. Doesn't need to worry about Berserk. Doesn't need to worry about the rotation behind them. And Hexer says, hey, I'm going to fly out of the smoke and find you anyway. Doesn't matter if you know where I am. Scanner goes down and finds Tace. Might not be the defensive round clutch for Chem unless Hexer can pull off a double. Finds one. Finds two. And it's the Scanner interrupt on the board with Hexer on a double kill to lock in the map 2 win and the series win for Chem. That was a impressive clutch, and hats off to Chem for coming to play this afternoon. What a series we've gotten here this afternoon, with Chem battling every inch of the way for their victories in maps 1 and 2. Give them the go-ahead for map 3, as they do seem to be ready to go for their third map of the series. And because we've already played Suna and Kitty, with only 3 maps on the table, we'll be heading to Miru for our final map of the afternoon. And now Chem got to be feeling good, but at this stage, when you've won a series in a best of 3, and because of the VRML, we play the third map out. You don't want to let this third map go. The reason being that if you do lose this third map, the win that you do get in the overall series becomes less impactful. You go up less in rank on the ladder. A 3-map win would make you go up more in rank on the ladder. So, to the extent of that, both teams are still competing for the win here, regardless of the series already being locked in. And the back and forth of this series continues. Now into a 1v1. A lot of those shots connecting. And with scanner in hand, Cookie has options. They can definitely pull Hexer around the map. And they're definitely going to try and do that with an A-site scanner plant. Let's see, Cookie's still holding down, waiting for the scanner to either go down or for that B-site to be pushed. And when scanner goes down, they're now on the retake. A little battle on the corner, a little battle over the crate. And Cookie catch the kill for 7. I think for the first time in quite a while, too, in this series, 7 do take the lead. No, they had it, map 2. I correct myself. They had it. They had the lead map 2. I had to swap sides, to swap the team sides. Glad we jumped into this one, though, and happy the community certainly knows what games are going to be good, as they all voted on wanting to see this one. Definitely an exciting series, exciting back and forth, to say the least. Berserk does find 2 before going down to end, and finds 2 before pushing the B site on the hunt for Zen on the corner there. Now End worried about Hexer on the side, and a great pinch from the duo. Back to a tie game, as Chem do not let this one get away from them too much in the early rounds. They are on that defensive half, but Miru definitely defensive sided, but tends to lean a little more 50-50 overall. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Kitty this season, at least these first two series we've watched on it, have been really back and forth. So the botch flash there from Berserk. A good one there, though. Connection from Kirby a little late on the swing, though, and Berserk finds 2 before going down. Zen able to scoop up 1. A refrag from Ethic. On site, they go for the plant, but a well-timed rotation from the defense catches out the kill, and Chem back in the lead. 2-1 map 3. On B. The utility barrage comes in, the nade onto the short corner from Ethic catches base. Should open up sight nicely for the scanner to go down, as Solar nowhere in sight, though, on the back side of the objective here. And on the rotation gets caught out by Hexer. Now the entire team has to rotate back to the scanner. Hexer finds the second, looking for a third, and they can't get the quadra they would have needed to shut the round down, but certainly could have gone wrong there. For the likes of 7 instead, goes their way, and we go back to a tie 2-2. Kirby catching the nade on the Zen, and B getting cracked open again. Rotation's not going well, and Hexer quickly caught out alone. What has been a fast few rounds from 7 on the attack. Dominant rounds as well. Very few kills coming through on the side of that defense. I think for the first time we've got a kill leader on the side of the 7 squad, with Ethic there leading with 7 kills to 3 deaths. Ones and a nice nade from Tace. Setting things back into the favor of Chem and leaving Cookie alone in a rapid turn of events here without scanner in hand. They're forced to push into this defensive setup. Back to time.
Round starting. Get ready.
Chem doing a little bit of untwisting of the cord maybe there. Hopefully they sort themselves out and can be of use on the defensive half here. Oh. Big flashes, big nades, Solar. Swinging the corner, another flash over the top. That one is going to catch Hexer, but Tace on the tight end, going to catch the double. And again, Cookie left alone. But this time, no. I was going to say, does have scanner and can plant, redirect the defense. Not an option. Again, has to push into this defensive setup. Again, gets caught out by the likes of Hexer. And again, Chem take the lead. 4-3. As we get into the last round of the half before we swap sides. Oh, that's a good nade that catches 2 out on the stairs. Do come in, some flashes connecting, and scanner goes down on B very fast. 5 alive on defense, everyone holding down sight, and a rapid 3 deaths coming in from 7 that puts their control over sight in jeopardy. Or a retake of the retake unfolding as Berserk goes down to a double from Ethic. Chem down to Hexer. 1v1. That flash goes out. They need to defuse. They're limited on time, and Ethic knows this. They're going to drop all the way back. 10 seconds left. Oh, and time going to be the deciding factor here in this series. They cannot one-hand the kill. And the first half is tied 4-4. Might as well not even have played it. Doesn't even exist. Reset on the map. And now it's Chem's turn to defend. Excuse me, Chem's turn to attack, 7's turn to defend. Nice double there from Zen. Gets some B-site control. Kirby alone finds Hexer. That smoke not exactly where they wanted it. That flash right into the nose of Kirby, but Zen not going to push off of it. What a rotation around the backside from Zen here. With scanner in hand, they're definitely going to be redirecting Kirby.
Scan started.
And Kirby already on site. This could cause a little trouble for Zen here. Kirby's going to be able to stick this. As Zen comes up, they'll be just in time to stop it, and they do. Just barely, but they do. And Chem take the round 5-4 and back into the lead. Interesting little hiccup there with Black somehow going onto the wrong side. Does end up putting Chem at a bit of a player disadvantage, I would think. Oh, and through the smoke, Ethic catches the kill. Over the top, Tate's looking for the refrag. Into the 1v2, and where is Scanner? Taste, but quickly picked off by Ethic.
Round starting.
5-5, everyone back to their full roster. Oh, and an early pick from Black. They were hoping that nade was going to catch him, I think, on Ethic's side there. Ooh, and a good flash. Black gonna barrel through, though. Almost catches Cookie on the swing. Solar finds Zen pushing up there and gets quickly shut down by Berserk. A long-range kill from Kirby. Taste looking for the double, looking for the final kill on the round, and they find it onto Cookie. Back in the lead, Chem. 6-5. Map 3. They've already won the series with 2 maps, 9-5, 9-6. And they're looking to take this 3rd map, start their overall season start with a 3-map victory against their first opponent as a new team to Season 2. Ethic finding Black, going very far up through the center very early. Pretty aggressive push up here from Cookie as well. They will get shut down by Zen. And a good adjustment prediction, if you will, into that aggression. Another trade on site. Zen catches a double. End with 2. And 7. Holding on. A really good counter smoke there from the defense that ends up really stalling out this push. Zen alone, but finding two. A nice pickup that gets them a site control. They don't have scanner in hand, though, so they're going to need to pick that up. Oh, and that requires them to drop a little too far back. Oh, but back just enough to catch out end on the rotation. And a great play from Zen that puts Chem up 7-6. Just able to avoid it. Josh is on the corner, but no push off. And an early pick that's quickly offset by Cookie. Oh, and the peak picked off by Kirby from a nice high angle on the backside. Berserk gets end on the short corner, though, and we're into a 2-2. One, and a 1-for-1 now. That nade nearly connects. And Black gonna drop back, scanner in hand, and force the rotation. I don't know if that's the smoke they wanted.
Round started.
But it does the job. Scanner goes down at A, and Solar now alone on the scanner interrupt. Flash over the top onto Solar. Definitely had them turning around wondering where that was coming from. The scanner interrupt, and they can't get their hand back onto their gun in time.
Match point.
That timer ticking down, Chem finds another round and goes to map point for the third time this series. Big nade from N, catches two on the backside of this offense, and the counter nade not connecting. A good denial on the flank, and a nice flash there, but N swings for a double and a fast defensive round back into the hands of 7. Closer and closer to pushing this 8-8, taking us to that overtime round. The final round. But what a fight. Love to see 7 competing this hard against Chem. Oh, and a good flash from Zen. They swing, catch Solar blind. Quickly scoop up their frag, tossing it back to the corner as Zen barrels forward. To the B-side defense. A hop up from Kirby doesn't find much except for a 1-for-1 trade. Site control is definitely on B, but for how long? As Ethic and Kirby are on the retake. There's one. Hexer looking for the second, looking to lock in this second round, this third map, and they do. Chem take all 3, the full boat, and lock in a solid series win. A series definitely filled with high-octane replays and a good back and forth. One that I'm happy we tuned into this afternoon, and the hats off to the teams that played. III7 and Chem showing up on their debut stream, their debut week into the season, into the VRML, with a great back and forth. Really had a fun time tuning in, and appreciate everybody else that stopped by and did hang out for what was a pretty long series and a hard-fought 3-map loss by 7. You know, they really came in with good starts to each map and then just couldn't quite finalize. They couldn't push through the back half of those maps where we saw Chem really start to come back. So regardless, a fun one to tune into. And again, thank you all for stopping by. That'll be it for me. My name has been Nightfire with 2 E's. Until maybe tomorrow, stay classy. VAIL VRML is brought to you by XLab. Exclaim.